Yaranam Yadomas Adama Bondo Adra Yujule Muye Shiko Buzo Pumio Mandayo Roja the Gomugudogan Sena Piavaroja Mimiro Alucia down the Ado Logi Logo de la Conju Chana Mengla Bondo Nipido Najavasi. Yamanwarami Danwari Tha Namo Dada Bhagavato Arahato Dhamma Dhammo Dada Bodhandranange Sami Dhammandranange Sami Dhangamdranange Sami Dharana Gamanam Bari Bhaunam Banadi Idame Dilam Magapala Nyanata Besayo Hodu Apamadena Sambarita. Today is the third day of the meditation, 7-day meditation retreat. Yesterday, so I gave the Dhamma talk about Sati Sutta. Sati Sutta was not finished yet, so today I would like to continue to talk about Sati Sutta. Katensa Bhikkhave Bhikkhu Sambhajano Hodi. Bhikkhu, how do you know the deity of the Nama Rupa, body and mind? Sambhajana. So when we say in Myanmar, Kaungswa Abhyabhyan Tiwe, How do you know the detail of the Nama Rupa? This is the question. Ira Bhikkhave Bhikkhu Abhikkhande Brikkhande Samsanakari Hoti. Bhikkhu here, the yogis Abhikkhande move forward, Brikkhande move backward. Samsanakari, knowing clearly, I am moving forward, I am moving backward. So here the Sambhajana is Sambhajana, the Buddha is saying, knowing clearly. This is very interesting. The Buddha used this word. Knowing clearly you are moving forward, go backward. Most people, so when you go, you thought you are going, I am going forward, backward. But here the Buddha is saying, Sambhajana, knowing clearly the detail of the Namarupa. So means, when you observe, you want to move, then the mind want to move, then the body move forward. The mind want to go backward, then the body backward. Actually, in this process, no one actually move forward, backward. Only the Namarupa. That's why the Buddha is saying, Samachana. Knowing the detail of the Namarupa means, if you do not really aware of, you thought I am going, I am moving, I am doing, I am eating. Actually, in this process, only the Maya Metta phenomena. The mind want to move, the body move. The mind want to move, they lift your foot, so the body move, lift, then move forward, place down. So standing, turning, the mind and body process. Actually, no one really move, no one really involved. So only the Namarupa process, Maya Metta phenomena. That's the Buddha saying, Sambhajana. According to the Buddha teachings, the body means only the four elements. Patavi, earth element, Abo, water element, Tezo, fire element, Vayo, the air element. So if you observe carefully, so the minds, there are the 89 kind of mind and 52 siddhatika. So when we say that only the mind and body, Namarupa, when we say five khanda, we have the five khanda. Rupa khanda means the body, the feeling, sanya, sankhara, vijnana. When you say only Namarupa, then Namarupa. So when we say more clearly, there are five khanda. So among the five khanda, Rupa khanda means the four elements, the body. So every day you can walk, you can sleep, or you can talk, you can eat, you can stand, you can sit down. So you can open your eyes. Actually, because of the mind want to open the eyes, then the body, because of the air element. So why your air element? So, but most people, they thought they are doing, I am sitting down, I am eating. Actually, the mind, when you sit down, then you can sit down because of the wire element. Wire, air element. So you can walk because of the wire, air element. You can eat, you can chew in, you can swallow because of the wire, air element. So you can see, so some people, when the air element, wire element doesn't work, we call English stroke. So when they have the stroke, the wire, air element doesn't work. So sometimes some people upper part of their body, sometimes lower part of their body, sometimes they are one right leg or left leg, sometimes right hand, left hand, sometimes the mouth. When the wire element doesn't work, see people, even though they want to get up, they cannot. Even they want to walk, they cannot because their leg is dead. They cannot move. Even some people, they have to lie down on their bed. Because the wire air element doesn't work, even though people want to get up, they cannot. Even they want to talk, they cannot talk. Even they want to open their mouth, they cannot open. They cannot talk. Even they cannot chew and swallow in the food. Actually, every day you are eating because of the air element. So you can move your mouth, chewing. Swallowing means actually they are air push into your stomach. Even when you do the urination, so something also there because of the air element push. So your body is moving, walking, eating, chewing, everything because of the wire air element. So that's why the Buddha say, observe, knowing clearly. So when you know clearly, every day actually you walk. Actually the mind want to walk, move forward. Actually you are not moving forward. Then the body move forward. Then, so the mind want to backward, the body backward. Means when you practice meditation, you see clearly only the nama rupa. Maya matter phenomena, very detailed. So when you observe, you can see very detailed. The mind want to move, your body move. The mind doesn't want to move, your body cannot move. Actually, no, you are not moving. Because of the mind, then the body, wire element is moving. No one, actually you are not only the ordering your body, actually the mind. That's why the Buddha is saying, so, Anesa, Dukkha, Anatta. Anesa, Dukkha, Anatta means that we cannot control this body and mind at all. We cannot. So Anesa, this body and mind changing all the times. Dukkha, suffering. So we cannot control this just happening, Maya Metta phenomena. That's why the Buddha is saying, Sambhajana. Abhekande, Brekande, Sambhajana Kari Hodi. When you would like to move forward, backward, so you do mindfully. That's why I mean someone practice mindfulness, they move in very gently, slowly, mindfully, right? But if you are not mindful, so then you do very quickly, then even you thought that everything you are doing, so I am moving forward, I am backward. Actually, only the Nama Rupa, right? Only the Nama Rupa mind. So the mind means that when we say five khanda, Sankhara khanda is the main one. So volition adhipati sankhara. So the sankhara khana is there. When do open their eyes, close their eyes, then their body, they move. So that's why the Buddha says Sambhajana Kari Hodi. A pekande, prekande, Sambhajana Kari Hodi. Alogi de, Vilogi de, Sambhajana Kari Hodi. When you look at the head or sight, although you see the mind want to look at, then the body look at. So at the moment you see clearly, no one really involved. The mind want to look at, you see clearly. That's why you need to practice meditation. When you practice meditation, when you develop concentration and mindfulness, then you see your mind, intention your mind. Even you want to talk, you see clearly you want to talk. So then you see, sometimes you are angry, so then you want to say something, you see clearly the mind process. So then you observe. Even when you would like to look at so something, then you see your mind look at mindfully. So that's why the Buddha say, Alogi de, Vilogi de, Samadhana Kari Hodi. Alogi de, looking ahead, Vilogi de, looking side. So Samadhana Kari Hodi, look mindfully. Samaisi de, Pasari de, Samadhana Kari Hodi. Samaisi de, when you, the stretching, bending your hands. So Samadhana Kari Hodi, when you stretch, bending your hands, so you see clearly you want to stretch. Sometimes you want to bend your hands, you want to move your hands. So then you move your hands mindfully. So in the Sri Lanka times, one of the very senior monk, practicing for many years, one day he was talking to his disciples. When he was talking to his disciples, so he suddenly bent his hand, so without mindfulness. Then he tried again. So then his student asked, Sayadaw, what are Sayadaw doing? So every day I am bending my hands. I never forget. So but today when I'm talking to you, I forget when I'm stretching, bending my hands. That's why I'm trying again. So our yogis, every day, you stretch your hands, bend your hands every day, but you are not really aware of at the moment. So when you are mindful, you see you have the intention to stretch or bend. So then you bend mindfully. So you see clearly the mind, desire, intention to bend, stretch. So that's why you do mindfully even when you are eating, or even when you are opening the door, close the door. Everything you do, you see your mind first. Second, you move your hands mindfully. So that's why Samadhana Kari, right? Samadhana Kari Hodi, you know very clearly, very detail of your the Nama Rupa. Sangaripada Sura Dharane, Samadhana Kari Hodi. So when you are wearing the clothes for the monk, when you are carrying the ants bowl, Samadhana Kari means mindfully. When you carry in the bowl, when the monks wearing the robes for the lay biba, when you are wearing the plate or cup, or when you are wearing the clothes, you do mindfully. So you see clearly your mind first, then everything you do mindfully, you move your body mindfully. Adide bide kaide saide samdana kari hodi. Adide when you are eating, bide when you are drinking, kaide when you are chewing, swallowing, samdana kari hodi. So every day actually you are eating every day, but very quick. Right? So when you are taking the food, when you are opening the mouth, actually your mind goes somewhere else. When you are chewing, swallowing, actually you are not aware of. So that's why the Buddha is saying, when you are eating the food, drinking the water, chewing, swallowing, you have to be mindful, knowing clearly you want to swallow, you want to chewing, you want to swallow. That's why when you practice mindfulness, when you are really mindful, take time. Because every moment you have to be aware of many things. But if you do not aware of, you chew or sometimes swallow very quickly. Right? That's why when you are eating, very fast. You finished sometimes 10 minutes, they finished sometimes 15 minutes. If you are aware of everything, you see, you chew, swallow, and finish. Then you want to move your hands, you have to observe. Then you take the food, you have to observe. Open the mouth, put the food into the mouth, chewing, swallowing. So everything you have to observe, aware of. So every moment, very detailed. So otherwise, so when you are eating, you don't know at the moment, just take it, put into the mouth, chewing, swallowing, very quickly finish. So that's why the mindfulness is very important, also very useful. So the reason the Buddha they encourage you to be mindful. If you are mindful when you are eating, means you chew very carefully, swallow very carefully, you have the very good digest. So someone practice meditation, why they are very healthy? Because the way they eat, everything they are mindfully chewing, they are mindfully eat what is really necessary. So they will not eat more than the necessary, or sleepy, or sitting, walking. So you can see in Myanmar is the poor countries. But someone practice meditation for Searos, they have very long life. You can see like Shumen Searo, like Shudongun Searo, like Chame Searo. So other Searo, So because of the mindfulness, they are mindful, including, one of my grandfather. When he was 42, he gave up for worldly life. So including my grandmother, they decided to become a monk and nun. So they practiced in the forest with the rising falling. You see in the village, actually they don't have the nutritious food. Very simple, in the morning, he eat the rice soup. So for the lunch, also not much, a lot of curry, very simple. Even though, very simple food, he eat the rice soup every morning, drinking the water, his monastery is next to the Ayawari river. So they didn't have the drinking water from Mandalay or other place. So they drink water from the Ayawari river. So even though he drank the water from the Ayawari river, he lived almost 100 years. He lived almost 100 years. So you can see in Myanmar, someone do meditation or meditation teacher, they have, very long life. Because when they eat, or when they sleep, or when they walk, they are mindfully, right? Mindfully. So here people, sometimes they sit very long. Sometimes they sleep very long if they want. Sometimes they watch TV very long. Or sometimes, or they eat very quickly, very finished within a few minutes. So they have a lot of disease. They have to see doctor, or they have to take a lot of medicine. So mindfulness, that's why in the other hands we call the Buddha also great physician, right? Mahabhisaka. We call the Buddha another name, Mahabhisaka. So the Buddha is great physician. He is a great doctor. So he can cure many kind of disease, right? So mean very simple way, mindful, right? His teaching is very simple way. Mindful, be aware of when you are eating, chewing, swallowing. So when you are really mindful, you don't have a lot of worriness. You are not very angry. Your mind calm, peaceful. So you do the practice meditation means you do the exercise, walking, sitting. Also everything you are doing mindfully, right? Mindfully, move your body mindfully. So your mind also calm, peaceful. So since your mind calm, peaceful, your body move mindfully every day. So that's why you feel very healthy. Right? One time, the King Kosala, Pataniri Kosala asked the Buddha, can you teach me one word of your teachings? Because so I am very busy person, I cannot practice all your teachings. The King Pataniri Kosala asked the Buddha, can you teach me one word of your teaching in brief? So the Buddha said, yes, I can teach you. I gave the Dhamma for 45 years. Right? So the Buddha teach for 45 years, but all my teachings are only one word. When you, in brief, only one word is the Appamara. King Kosala, if you practice Appamara, mindfulness means you understand all my teachings. Appamara, right? You understand all my teachings. Then King Pataniri Kosala asked the Buddha, what kind of benefits can I gain practicing Appamara in this life, next life? Again, so if you practice Appamara, mindfulness, so you can see in this life, you have the long life. Arogya, you have the healthy life. Arogya, you have the beautiful life, happy life, right? So then, for the next life, so you can go to the Saga, right? Devata Loka. Also, even when you reborn in the human beings, you can reborn in the very happy family, right? Very happy family. So when the King Pataniri Kosala asked the Buddha, I would like to practice your teachings, teaching me only one word, right? The Buddha said the one word is Appamara. When the King Pataniri Kosala asked, what kind of benefits can I gain from your practicing Appamara? The Buddha saying, you will have the long life, healthy life, peaceful, beautiful life. You can go to the Devata Loka, or also you can reach the Nibbana, or you can reborn in the very happy, the very comfortable family in the next life. So this is the Buddha answer, right? That's why our yogis, if you really want to be healthy, if you really want to be happy, peaceful, right? Longer life, practicing Appamara is so very, very useful, right? So that's why the Buddha explaining, observe. I practice very detailed even when you are eating. Adi de, B de, Khai de, Thai de, Samsana Kari, Hodi. So if you want to try, you can try one day, So you want to take the food, stretch the hands, take the spoon, take the food, then carrying the food, then opening the mouth, put the food into the mouth, then chewing, So then when you are chewing, sometimes you want to swallow, you see clearly, then you swallow, right? You can try it. Right? So right now you have the chance to practice very slowly, very detailed in the 7-day meditation retreat here. So then, Osara Pasawa Kame Samsana Kari Hodi. Osara Pasawa Kame means when you do the toilet, uranium, right? So you can be mindful. So before I practice meditation, when I had this teachings, right? Even you use the toilet every day, you have to be mindful. So at the time, I didn't understand how to practice mindfulness. It is impossible to practice mindfulness when you do toilet. How can we practice mindfulness? Actually, when you really know how to practice mindfulness, it's very possible to practice mindfulness every moment. Right? You can practice every moment, saying that you have the mindfulness. Tangate Tide Nisene Sode Zagari Pazide Doniwawe Samsanakari Hoti. Kade, when you are going, Tide, when you are standing, Nisene, when you are sitting down, Sode, when you are going to bed, Zagari, when you wake up, Pazide, so when you are talking, Tunibawe, when you are staying quiet, right? When you are talking, also if you have the mindfulness, even when you are talking, you can be aware of. You aware of your mind, your mouth, although you aware of others, talking, conversation. Actually, practicing mindfulness is very, very useful. Because since you have the mindfulness, you can observe your mind. So you will not react angrily, even you hear something, you don't like it. Or sometimes even that you like it something, you will not react with the lobha or greed. So practice mindfulness. So every day your mind can be peaceful. So you listen other very carefully. So other than that, sometimes you cannot be patient, Someone talking a lot, you don't like it. Sometimes you like to hang up very quickly. You like to stop. When you like it, you like to listen more. So when you practice mindfulness, even during the conversation, you can observe others' conversation also at the same time. You can observe your mind. You can observe your mouth every day. When you do not do anything, you stay quiet, lying down, sitting. Also you can be aware of you are sitting, lying down. So when you are standing, also standing. When you are move, you know you are moving. So you can be aware of. So yesterday, the Buddha explained how to be aware of your body, your feeling, your mind, your general object, seeing, hearing. Today the Buddha teach very detailed aware of your body and mind. Right? When you move forward, backward, when you look ahead, so you look at side by side. So when you stretch, bending your hands, when you wearing the robes, when you wearing the clothes, when you are carrying the something, so when you are eating, drinking, chewing, swallowing, when you are using the toilet, then going, standing, sitting, going to bed, wake up, when you are talking, when you are staying quiet, you can be aware of. The Buddha is saying this is my teachings, this is my advice to all my disciples to be aware of every moment. Right? So the Buddha teach the mindfulness to aware of your body, your feeling, your mind, so your general object, also every detail of your doing, eating, everything. So if you observe every day, so you see clearly actually no I, no you. Everything you are doing, only the Maya matter phenomena. Only the Maya matter phenomena. So but because of the wrongly belief, we call in Bali Sakaya Ditti. Sakaya means only the Nama Rupa. Ditti, you have the wrong belief, I, you. So since you have the wrong belief, you have that Tanna, the craving, the Ditti, wrong belief, the Mana, so wrongly prouded. Wrongly, Mana means wrongly proud. So they say the I, they say the I. So I am success, they say the my position, every day. So that's why when you practice meditation, practice vipassana. Every day you are doing eating, sleeping, talking, walking, getting up, because of Maya metta phenomena. When the mind so doesn't work, then the body cannot work. For example, some people, so they are dying in the hospital, right? They are dying in the hospital, so they are dead. They cannot move, they cannot. Someone have to take care every day. Even they have to put the food into the stomach with the tooth, right? So someone, they can still talk, but their body cannot move because the wire element doesn't work. Right? Someone, they still can talk, can look at, but they cannot move their body because wire, the air element doesn't work. That's why they cannot move their hands, move their body. Even they cannot open sometimes their eyes. So because of the four element, sometimes water element, water, why the arbor element, water element doesn't work. Sometimes the fire, so the other element doesn't work. So when the element doesn't work properly, sometimes you feel sick, or sometimes you feel disease, so you feel not feeling well, so someday, so only the Maya metta phenomena, no one can control. So when you practice meditation, you observe the rising, falling, you observe the breathing and breathing out. When you improve more and more, you understand, only the Nama Rupa. No I, no you, no she. So we call in Bali Nama Rupa Parisera Jnana. Nama Rupa Parisera Jnana means you understand clearly only the Maya metta phenomena, Nama Rupa. So then when you practice more, you understand this Nama Rupa happen because cause and effect, the Nama, Avesa Dana Upadan, right? So Avesa Dana Upadan, no one really create because of the Avesa Dana Upadan. So their life happened. So you understand cause and effect. So then when you observe more and more, even the Nama Rupas changing all the times. So Nama Rupa changing all the time. When you observe, whatever you observe, heat, cold, tight, heavy, pain, itchy, you observe thinking, wandering, planning, angry, all Nama Rupas. So changing, when you observe also one after another, they go away, new coming. So all the Nama Rupa also, you see clearly changing. So that's why when you practice meditation, there are three kind of purpose. We call in Bali Nyata Prenya. Tirana prenya, pana prenya. Nyata prenya means to know about the nama rupa. You practice. So tirana prenya, to know the nama rupa, anesa, dukkha, anatta. Pana prenya, to remove the kilesa. This is the purpose of your practice. So when you practice, you will see these three things. You will see the nama rupa. Not only that, nama rupa also changing one after another. Then you see the kilesa, you observe, you remove the kilesa. That's why from your practice meditation, you can change your life. But if you do not know how to practice correctly, even though you practice, sometimes you have the more kilesa. Right? More kilesa, you are very proud of your meditation. You look down others. So you attach your method. Right? So actually, practice meditation to remove the upadana, clinging, right? To remove. But since that you do not know how to practice, you have the more upadana, more clinging, more kilesa. Since that you practice, or sometimes you brace yourself, you know a lot of dhamma, others do not know, you look down others. Actually, practice meditation is when you really know the dhamma, you must have there a lot of good understanding, better understanding. Also, you have to have a lot of metta, loving kindness. You need to have a lot of patience. This is the quality of the dhamma. Right? Even though you don't know how to make judgment for your practice, but so you need to understand. Practice meditation means to have the better life, better understanding, better metta, better loving kindness, better patience, better metta, loving kindness. But if you do not have this kind of qualities, then your practice dhamma is not really improved. You know, in Myanmar, yes, Mahasi Sayadaw teach, Mogul Sayadaw, other Sayadaw. Actually, Mahasi Sayadaw teach, we easily call Mahasi method. Mogul Sayadaw teach, we easily call Mogul Sayadaw method. Actually, all teachings are Buddha teaching, not their own teachings. Right? That's why I mean that you see the benefits of your practice from the Mahasi method. You can practice, but you don't need to attach it. You can see the benefits of practicing Mogul Sayadaw. You can practice, but you do not need to attach. Also, you do not need to fight with the others. So, if you fight with the others, you clearly do not understand with the Dhamma. Dhamma is not for fight, right? Dhamma is for peaceful, happy, right? When you practice meditation means to be happy and peaceful, not look down others, not fight others. But sometimes people do not understand the purpose of practicing. Actually, people have a lot of kilesa. You have a lot of kilesa, but you go to meditation center to reduce the kilesa, defilement. But since you don't know how to reduce kilesa, you go there, then you have the more kilesa. Right? You have the more kilesa, so more attachment. So you attach the sayadaw, you have the more attached the center, method. So means you have the more kilesa. That's why. So you have to understand, right? How to practice. That's why the Buddha here saying, since you clearly understand nama rupa changing all the times. So also you see the kilesa you observe go away. If you have these three things, you have the benefits from your practice. You gain the benefits from your practice. Today I gave the Dhamma Sati Sutta. This is the teaching by the Buddha. Right? Teaching by the Buddha. Observing the body, observing the mind, observing the feeling, observing the general object, observing the everyday, your life, eating, going, every day. So then you understand only the nama rupa also changing all the time. So then you see the kilesa, you remove the kilesa, So then your practice will be more and more benefits from your practice. So that's all for tonight's Dhamma talk. We'll practice day meditation about 10 minutes. So meditation means we just observe, do not control. If you feel uncomfortable, you can change your position, but do not try to control someday. So you have to try to observe every day, very carefully. Finally, if you cannot observe anymore, you can change your position with the mindfulness. chain the beat or at that time apps up. Get along Yali Bewitchon, share merit. Eat them me bonyam. Aswa Kayawaham. Hodu. Eat them me bonyam. Nebanasa. Yesayo. Hodu. Imano. Bonya Bagam. Sabasadana. Bajima. Sabe Sada. Sukhida Hondu. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.